Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome back. Here's your horoscope for October 20th, 2025. Today's energy brings a message of love, hope, and good fortune. The universe is working in your favor, and something special is aligning for you. Let's see what the stars want you to know today. Hello, dear Scorpio. Welcome to this special reading created just for you, filled with warmth, calm energy, and self-awareness. Today and before we begin, I'd like to invite you to take a slow, mindful breath. Feel the connection between your body and the universe. Take this moment as a sacred pause in your day. Close your eyes if you can, sense your inner pulse, that quiet rhythm that connects you with life itself, and let's walk together through the messages that the stars have written for you today. Let's begin. In general, today brings a subtle yet powerful current of transformation for you, Scorpio. With Mars still resonating in your sign and the moon activating reflective zones in your chart, your soul stands at a doorway of deep self-knowledge. This is not a day of rushing forward, it's a day of becoming. The universe invites you to let what has been silently growing within you finally emerge, naturally, gracefully. You may feel a wave of inner clarity awakening a quiet question in your heart. What am I releasing in order to make space for what's new? That question is your compass for today. The universe reminds you that transformation doesn't always arrive with thunder, sometimes it whispers. It happens in moments of stillness, in the tender act of looking within with honesty and compassion. So listen closely, not only to what you do, but to what you feel, what you dream, and what you're ready to let go of. Your intuition, that unmistakable Scorpio gift, will be especially vivid. Tune into it like you would a sacred frequency. Don't rush to logic, instead, sense the truth that lives beneath your surface thoughts. You might realize that an old mindset, habit, or attachment has quietly reached its natural ending, and that you're ready to reinvent yourself. Let change happen without resistance. It's not chaos, it's alignment. Emotionally, this can be a tender day, but that tenderness is your greatest strength if you allow yourself to feel deeply without judging what arises. And now, here's a moment of intention for you. If this energy resonates, anchor it with this affirmation. I open my heart to the new version of myself with kindness and courage. Write it down, or say it aloud with conviction. And if you feel gratitude for receiving these words, give a small gesture back to the universe, a like, a word of thanks, a smile, as a way of sealing your commitment to keep growing and stay open to the signs that the cosmos sends your way. When you do that, you're not only supporting this shared space, you're declaring to life, I'm ready to receive more light, more guidance, more transformation. Now let's explore the specific energies that move through love, work, and health today. Love. For singles, dear Scorpio who walks freely or is still searching for that special soul connection, today, the heavens ask you to be real. With Mars active in your sign, your magnetic energy is rising, but the focus now isn't about seduction, it's about authenticity. You may find yourself drawn to someone unusual, someone who challenges your expectations or mirrors your emotional depth. Let curiosity guide you instead of fear. Don't rush to label the connection or decide its outcome, simply allow it to unfold. Avoid projecting your desires too quickly onto someone before truly knowing them. The key today is to allow yourself to discover, not to control the story. A gentle conversation, an honest exchange, a shared laugh, any of these small, sincere moments could open a deeper emotional doorway. If you ever feel nervous about showing your true desires, breathe and remind yourself, you deserve to be seen exactly as you are. For those in a relationship, if you're already sharing your life with someone, today's energy calls for tenderness and transparency. A meaningful conversation may surface, perhaps about what you both need, what you dream of, or even what you fear. This isn't about confrontation, it's about connection. When you speak with sincerity and openness, trust grows stronger. If you allow yourself to express vulnerability rather than keep defenses up, your bond will deepen. Choose honesty over pride, speak from I feel rather than you did. As the evening approaches, the moon moves into a harmonious space that favors emotional harmony and shared calm. It's a perfect night for something simple and intimate, a quiet meal, a slow conversation, or simply being together without pressure. Remember, passion isn't always fire and noise, sometimes it's the warmth of shared silence. Work and money. In your career and financial world, the skies look promising if you act with awareness. Mars gives you initiative, courage, and focus, yet the lunar influence reminds you not to rush or overassert. The secret to success today lies in balanced action. Move forward with confidence, but also with attention to detail. If you've been preparing a project, proposal, or shift in direction, today's cosmic energy supports progress. Just make sure to double-check details before committing or signing anything. Think through deadlines, partnerships, and long-term impact. The choices you make now could lay the foundation for an abundant future. Money matters may feel slightly uncertain, perhaps you sense something shifting beneath the surface. Trust your financial intuition, it's awake and alert. If an idea comes, don't dismiss it for being unconventional, but do act responsibly. Avoid impulsive spending meant to impress others. Instead, invest in what aligns with your growth. This is not a day for recklessness, but for smart, conscious courage. And if a big decision feels premature, wait. Time is also your ally today. Health. On a physical and emotional level, your system calls for conscious rest. The lunar transit suggests that your vitality today isn't about raw energy, but about quality of presence. If you've been pushing yourself, fatigue may appear, not as weakness, but as a signal to slow down. Listen to your body's whispers before they become shouts. A gentle routine will serve you best: deep breathing, meditation, stretching, or even a mindful walk at dusk. Avoid overexerting yourself or forcing outcomes. When you center your energy, your resilience returns naturally. Pay attention to your sleep and nutrition too. Small choices today: eating lightly, reducing screens before bed, choosing calm over rush, can transform tomorrow's mood and clarity. Emotional release is also healing. If you allow yourself to feel without suppressing, you lighten your whole energetic field. Expect a sense of quiet vitality to return by evening once you've allowed yourself that pause. Spiritual guidance for the day. Here's your cosmic advice, Scorpio, a sentence to carry like a mantra. Allow what's silently emerging to enter your life with grace. Not every inner movement requires outward noise. Sometimes the most powerful action is stillness, the decision to pause, listen, and act from the heart rather than from fear. Embrace your transformation gently. Remember, you are never alone. The universe aligns itself with your growth the moment you choose authenticity. Take a deep breath and recognize your dual power, your strength and your tenderness. Act consciously, not hurriedly. Everything that truly belongs to you will find its way to you at the right time. Lucky numbers: 3 to 17, 28 to 46, 59 to 72. If you're reading or listening to this, it's because the universe has quietly guided you here, to remember that destiny is not just what happens to you, but what you choose to create. Today, the stars speak softly yet firmly: do not run away from what you feel. Every emotion, even the ones that make you uncomfortable, is a messenger of your growth. The moon, traveling through a sector of your chart linked to memory and closure, invites you to finish an emotional chapter you've been carrying for a while. You might feel nostalgia or a gentle sadness. Don't mistake it for regression, it's healing. The cosmos asks you to release the past, not by forgetting, but by understanding and blessing it. If something or someone is leaving your life, thank it for the lesson it brought. If something remains, honor it with new awareness. The sun's influence today pushes you to recognize your own worth, without depending on external approval. Venus adds beauty to your perception. You may notice love reflected in small gestures: a stranger's smile, a kind word, the rhythm of the morning light. All of that is love too, and you are part of that current. The universe whispers, remember who you are when no one is watching. That is your true power, Scorpio. And in this sacred moment, I invite you to affirm a decree, a phrase that seals today's energy. I choose to heal through calmness and move forward through love. Write it in the comments if you wish, or simply repeat it softly to yourself. If this message feels aligned with your heart, give it a sign of gratitude, perhaps a like, a nod, a thought of thanks, as a symbolic act of opening yourself to receive more clarity, more love, more divine messages. This gesture isn't just digital, it's energetic. When you affirm gratitude, You signal the universe that you're ready for more light to enter your path. Now let's go deeper into today's cosmic landscapes: love, work, and health, each carrying a lesson of transformation for you. Love, the spiritual dimension. For singles, you may feel a longing for authentic connection that goes beyond the physical or superficial. You're no longer satisfied with empty words or half-hearted promises. Today, a karmic vibration surrounds your love life. You might encounter someone from the past or meet someone entirely new who feels mysteriously familiar, as if your souls have met before. Don't rush to define it, just feel it. Some encounters come not to stay, but to awaken you. Stay open, but wise. Don't fear your emotions, but don't give yourself away too quickly either. The secret is balance, offering your heart without losing your center. When you love from self-awareness rather than need, you attract what truly resonates. Let go of the idea that love must follow a formula, let it surprise you. For couples, this day may bring a subtle but meaningful emotional shift within your relationship. If there's something unspoken, it could surface now, not to hurt, but to cleanse and strengthen the bond. Don't shy away from difficult conversations. Speak with love, listen with empathy. Avoid blame, speak from your truth. The moon's energy favors emotional understanding. If you listen without interrupting, you'll hear truths that were previously hidden beneath the noise. Perhaps one of you simply needs to feel appreciated, or to be reminded of affection. Use the evening for closeness, a quiet dinner, shared music, or just being together in silence. Sometimes, a gentle gesture says more than words. See your partner with new eyes, you may rediscover what first united you. Work and money, reflection and long-term vision. Today's sky encourages you to analyze your direction with honesty. Ask yourself, am I where I truly want to be? And does what I do reflect who I am? Those questions might feel uncomfortable, but they open the door to authenticity. Jupiter's supportive aspect could bring positive developments, recognition, unexpected feedback, or the revival of an opportunity you thought had closed. Someone might notice your dedication and propose a collaboration or idea worth exploring. Keep your mind open, stay grounded, and let your intuition guide you when choosing what deserves your energy. If you're self-employed or running a personal project, the cosmos advises better structure. Balance your ambition with organization. You don't have to do everything alone, allow cooperation. A shared vision will get you further than solitary effort. Financially, restraint is key. Avoid impulse spending, especially if motivated by comparison or the need to prove your worth. Instead, direct your resources toward experiences or tools that nurture your creativity and peace of mind. Today is not about chasing quick gains but building lasting stability. Your intuition about money is strong now. If something feels right, a business idea, a negotiation, an investment, explore it carefully, with both heart and logic. Trust your instincts, but keep both feet on solid ground. Health, energy, and emotional balance. Your physical well-being is mirroring your emotions today. Tension in the shoulders, headaches, restless sleep, or digestive discomfort could be signs that you've been carrying more than your share. Don't suppress it, observe it. Your body isn't betraying you, it's speaking to you. Listen to its wisdom. The moon encourages gentle reconnection with your body. Activities that harmonize body and spirit, yoga, mindful breathing, stretching, dancing, even walking in silence, will help you release stagnant energy. Move with kindness, don't push yourself into exhaustion. This is also a good day for physical and energetic cleansing. Drink water mindfully. Eat lightly. Declutter your space. Throw away what no longer serves a purpose. When you cleanse your surroundings, you also cleanse your spirit. On an energetic level, silence is your medicine. Unplug from noise. Reduce social media time. Tune into music that lifts your frequency. You'll feel your aura expanding, glowing softly with renewed clarity. Cosmic message of the day. The universe offers you this truth, whispered like a prayer. There is no path more courageous than facing yourself with honesty. You, Scorpio, are the sign of transformation, raw truth, depth, rebirth. But sometimes your own intensity can make you forget the power of gentleness. Not every transformation must be a storm. Some begin as a whisper, a sigh, a small act of forgiveness. If something hurts today, don't deny it. Embrace it tenderly. Pain doesn't come to punish, it comes to teach. And once the lesson is learned, the pain dissolves. Let this day show you that love, abundance, and peace are not destinations to reach. They are states of the soul you return to whenever you choose presence over fear. Lucky numbers: 9 to 14, 22 to 37, 50 to 63. Dear Scorpio, we now arrive at the final movement of this reading, the closing breath of the day's celestial music. The universe leans close, whispering through symbols, colors, and sensations. You've walked through the depths of emotion and the silence of reflection. Now, you reach the light that follows every transformation. Today, the stars hold up a luminous mirror before you. In it, you can see not only your triumphs but also your wounds. Both are sacred. There is no mistake on your path, only experiences that guided you toward wisdom. What you once labeled as failure was simply redirection. What you called loss was actually release. The cosmos invites you to look at your life with softer eyes, to recognize that every detour had purpose. The moon shifts into a sector of your chart that speaks of destiny, purpose, and contribution. It's as though a quiet voice inside begins to say, "This is what you came here to do." You might not have all the answers yet, but something within you begins to align. You feel drawn to act, to create, to share your light in ways that feel more authentic. Trust that instinct, it's your soul remembering itself. The sun forms a harmonious aspect that enhances expression and creativity. If you felt stuck or uninspired, today that wall begins to soften. New ideas, clarity, and courage start to seep through. The flame of confidence reignites, reminding you that even after the longest night, your inner dawn always returns. This final stretch of the day carries a powerful call to gratitude. Gratitude is not passive acceptance, it's active magic. When you give thanks for what you already have, and even for what you've released, you vibrate at the frequency of abundance. So take a moment, breathe deeply, and silently name 3 things you're grateful for. Feel how your energy shifts, how your heart expands. Mercury's movement supports communication and closure. Perhaps you'll feel compelled to speak a truth you've held back, a heartfelt conversation with a friend, a reconciliation, or even a letter you never send but write to free your mind. Let honesty be your compass, but let compassion be your tone. Today, peace is worth more than victory. Emotionally, your sensitivity heightens. You might sense things before they're spoken, feel moods in the air, or dream vividly. That's your intuitive channel opening wider. Don't fear this sensitivity, cherish it. Protect it though by staying near what uplifts you: nature, music, laughter, silence. Avoid environments that drain or confuse you. You are absorbing more than usual, so treat your energy like a flame in the wind. Shield it, feed it gently, never smother it. And now, I offer you the final decree of the day, your energetic key. I allow myself to be reborn through love. I trust the universe's timing and embrace my inner power with serenity. Say it softly or write it as a promise to yourself. Let it become your mantra for this new cycle. And if this message resonates, honor it with gratitude, perhaps a like, a gesture, or a quiet thank you whispered to the sky, not as a routine, but as a symbolic exchange of energy between you and the universe. Each act of appreciation amplifies the flow of blessings that await you. Let's look now at the final vibrations of this day through the lenses of love, work, and health, and close with your spiritual message. Love, integration, and emotional expansion. 4 singles. Someone may appear who challenges your idea of what love is supposed to be. This person might mirror your own growth, reminding you that love begins with the self. Ask yourself, what am I truly ready to give? What am I ready to receive? The universe wants you to know you don't need another person to complete you, you are already whole. When you realize that, you stop chasing and start attracting. Your charisma is magnetic now, but it's your emotional wisdom that draws the right souls. Enjoy connections without fear, but also without illusions. If you meet someone, let authenticity lead the dance. True chemistry happens when 2 whole beings meet, not when 2 emptinesses collide. For couples, Today favors union through vulnerability. If distance or tension has grown, the energy encourages reconciliation, but only through open hearts. Let pride dissolve. A simple "I see you, I understand" can heal more than endless arguments. Remember, love doesn't always roar, sometimes it whispers. If your relationship is stable, celebrate it. Don't wait for dramatic moments to express gratitude. Stability itself is a miracle of everyday devotion. Small gestures, a touch, a note, a shared silence, are love made visible. Tonight, let warmth replace words. Work and money, harvest and projection. This is a phase of visible results. Seeds planted weeks or even months ago begin to sprout. Saturn rewards persistence, Jupiter opens doors. The combination brings progress through effort and faith. If you've been working quietly, your consistency will now attract recognition or opportunity. Stay humble yet confident, people notice your integrity. If you're planning a career change or applying for a new job, today is auspicious. The key is clarity, know your why. Don't just seek income, seek purpose. Ask, where can my gifts create real impact? The universe responds to authenticity more than ambition. Financially, you enter a cycle of steady growth, though patience remains essential. Avoid comparing your pace to anyone else's. Your path has its own timing. Review your expenses, plan long-term, and trust that what's aligned will expand naturally. If a deal, collaboration, or purchase feels forced, wait. The right opportunity will flow with ease. For entrepreneurs or freelancers, networking may bring valuable insights. Someone's advice or contact could open a fresh possibility. Listen carefully, the universe often speaks through ordinary conversations. Health, energy renewal, and inner balance. Your body asks for emotional rest as much as physical. You may crave solitude or a slower rhythm. Honor that instinct. Disconnect for a few hours, even if just mentally. Quiet time is not laziness, it's sacred maintenance. The nervous system may need grounding. Try slow breathing, herbal tea, or gentle stretches. Visualize exhaling tension with every breath out. Place a hand on your heart and say, I am safe. I am guided. I trust my process. Feel the calm ripple through your body. Today is also favorable for cleansing, both physically and energetically. Drink pure water, tidy your environment, or burn a candle or incense with intention. You can even write on a small piece of paper what you're ready to release, fears, habits, attachments, and safely burn it as a symbolic act of letting go. Watch the smoke rise as a promise of liberation. Remember, healing isn't only about the body, it's about returning to balance. When your mind is peaceful, your body follows. Spiritual message of the day. And now, dear Scorpio, the universe leaves you with this final reflection. Your greatest power lies not in control, but in trust. True strength isn't about forcing life to fit your plans, it's about trusting that life itself is intelligent. When you surrender to that flow, you don't lose power, you align with it. Every time you release what you can't control, you make space for miracles. The cosmos never removes anything that's meant for you, it simply clears the path for something better. So breathe, let go, and believe that unseen hands are arranging things in your favor. Everything unfolding today, even what confuses you, is part of your evolution. Sometimes the pieces scatter so that you can rebuild from truth. Let this awareness fill you with calm faith. Lucky numbers: 11 to 19, 27 to 41, 53 to 70. Closing blessing. And with that, dear Scorpio, we close this sacred reading for October. Thank you for being here, for allowing these words to touch your spirit, for letting your heart open to reflection. If you felt peace, insight, or strength through this message, consider sharing it with someone who might need a sign today. Subscribe or return whenever your soul calls for guidance. Remember, you are never alone. The universe listens. Your energy creates worlds. Walk forward with gratitude, awareness, and courage. This day was designed for your rebirth, for a quieter, wiser, freer you to step forward. Trust your rhythm, Scorpio. Trust your timing. Until we meet again, may light surround you, love protect you, and transformation continue to guide your every heartbeat. And that's your daily horoscope, Scorpio. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cosmic updates every day. Sending you light, positivity, and all the good vibes. See you tomorrow.